Watcher. Okay, so this is video 4. Yeah, there's a few more videos than I thought there was going to be, but I'm hoping that you're joining these together and that you are finding them quite useful. Okay, let me know how you're finding them. Okay, so video 4, I want to talk to you about advertising. Okay, now I'm sure if you've had your training, Sam would have mentioned the marketing wheel, and advertising forms part of this. If you're yet to have your training, you've got something to look forward to. Okay, but it is important. Okay, now local advertising. People like to buy off of local companies. Why? Well, it may be that their nephew or their niece or little Johnny is working for a local company and they want to support those companies. People like to support their local community. Okay, as part of that, it's important that you are noticed as a local company, part of the community. Okay, you, as part of your initial training package, you get, or what I like to call business boosting pack, you get £450 worth of advertising to spend in your local area. Okay, parish magazines are a fantastic source of advertising, along with local community magazines. A, they're low priced, okay, and B, it gives you a great deal of credibility within the areas because people trust their local parish magazine. Okay, so it's important you know where the parish magazine's in and that you can advertise in it. Okay, now in terms of adverts, don't reinvent the wheel. We do have set templates. Okay, they can be found in this booklet that I mentioned earlier, which will be in your pack that's handed out at your training. Some have got, some are yet to get. Okay, there they are. These are the advert designs. They're also on our website. Everything is on our website. So go to www.oprint, that's oprint.co.uk. Go to the Time for You area and you will find the adverts under the business tools. Okay, so that's adverts. Now, one quick thing while I think about it is people often ask me with leaflets, adverts and so on, what works best? Okay, here's a little tip for you. Everything we provide generally has a code number or a reference. If it's got TFY1, it means it's number 1. It's what we would suggest using. Okay, so the bottom line is the clue is in the fact we introduce that product to you first. Okay, so for example, on these adverts, you will see this one is labeled up style 1. Okay, it's labeled style 1 because it's the one we suggest. Okay, they all work, but they work in different rates. Okay, so stick to the formula and go for the one we suggest you use. Okay, so how does it work? Right, well, first of all, I would like to ask you, you have a really exciting business. Are you still going to be doing Time for You in 6 months' time? Put up your hand. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it in 6 months' time. Okay, great. If you're not doing it in 6 months' time, you have to ask yourself, why have you bought into a franchise? Okay, the second question is, are you going to be doing it in 12 months' time? Put up your hand. Yes, I'm going to be doing it in 12 months. Okay, so why wouldn't you use that as an advantage to get the best possible advertising rates that you can get? If you go to any local magazine, community magazine or parish magazine, and say, I'm looking at 12 months worth of advertising, they will bite your hand off. Okay, they will give you the best possible rates that they can give. Why? Because it's quite hard filling all this space every other month or every month. Whereas if you've got someone that's going to commit to going in every single month or every bi-monthly, that is worth its weight in gold. Okay, so use that. Okay, that's the first thing. You negotiate your rates. They're hungry for advertising, and you're in a very strong bargaining situation in that it's not a new business, your business. It's an existing successful business. Your franchise is new, but it will work in your area. So use that. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, as I said, we have set templates. The way it works, you would contact your local advertiser. Okay, you would negotiate your rates. If you're a little bit shy and you don't want to negotiate rates, talk to me or talk to Sam and we'll negotiate them for you. Okay, don't mind doing that at all. I love talking to people, So if you want me to negotiate your rates, I will do. Okay, a little tip for you. With any advertising, there is no substitute for a full page. Okay, is it more expensive than half a page? Yes. Is it more expensive than a quarter page? Yes. But proportionally, you will get more results from a full page than what you will reduce it. I know the temptation is to reduce the size so that your money goes further. Get that. But you have to weigh it upon results. Okay, for every pound spent, how much are you getting back in sales? It's important to you. You're a new business. And I'm telling you, there's no substitute for a full page. Alongside that, I would also always recommend that you go on a right-hand facing page. Why? Surveys are showing that it's more successful to go on the right-hand facing page. Okay. The colour yellow in your leaflet and in your adverts is no strange coincidence. It's because surveys have shown that yellow is the most effective colour. That's why we've used it. Simple. Okay. So again, with these advert tips, so it's full page, right hand side with full bleed. What do I mean by full bleed? Doesn't really matter to you, but at the end of the day, what it means is the print goes off the side of the page, so there's no borders. Okay. And again, it's shown surveys that it's more successful to have bleed than not have bleed. But don't worry too much about this, because when you come back to me and say, I've negotiated my rates, or can you negotiate it for me and here are the contact details, okay, I will then remind you. And I will remind the advertiser as well that that is important to us, okay. Why is it important? Affects results. That's why it's important. Okay, so you come back to me with the details of the local magazine you wish to advertise in. I will then send you a proof. You will approve that proof. I will then send it back to you to forward on to your advertiser. Why do I send it to you rather than the advertiser? A, to keep you in the loop. B, I don't want any games of whispers. I don't want the advertiser, because they work to tight deadlines, saying to you, didn't receive the artwork from Dave or Oprint. Okay, by me sending it to you and you forwarding it on, you know it's then been delivered. Okay, simple as that. Okay, so that's advertising. Now I'm just having a look at my list to ensure that I've covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover for you. Okay, now I've got a subtitle here, Dave's Top Tips. Okay, so this is really a kind of summary for you, going through the 4 videos of what I hope you've got from this. Okay, number 1, your message. If it ain't right, ain't going to work. Get your message right. That means your typical rate. Make sure your price is right. Secondly, leaflet won't work unless it's delivered. Okay, when you use a Little Johnny distributor, there's no substitute for delivering it yourself, because you know it's delivered. But if you do use the others, check the delivery. Okay, make sure it goes to the right houses as well. No good going to the wrong types of houses. Okay, number 3, we'd like you to do 5,000 leaflets a month. It's achievable. Okay, it's very achievable. As I said, if you're proactive and you use it as a fantastic tool to get some fresh air and get motivated and do something really positive for your business, and you deliver them yourself, 5,000 a month is achievable, and it's something you'll feel really good about. Okay, and it will work for you as well. Okay, let me know how your leaflets are working for you. Okay, as important with any marketing materials, I suggested a few other tools that you should be using. It's up to you whether you use them. Of course, I would like you to use them because I earn money out of them, but that's not the reason I'm saying it to you. I'm saying it to you because they work. Okay, I want you to be successful. As I said originally, it's a team thing, a family thing. I want you to succeed so I can. Okay, the final thing is monitor. Always monitor what you're doing. Monitor what's successful, what's not successful. Do more of what is successful and less of what isn't successful. It's common sense, but you'll be amazed the number of people within business. I'm not talking just a few franchisees. I deal with a lot of businesses, and the number one thing I will ask them is, where's your business coming from? You'll be absolutely amazed the number of them that can't tell me, okay, or they blag it. And I know when they're blagging, okay, but it is so vitally important that you know where your business is coming from, okay. Okay, all that's left for me is to not wish you luck, but to say I'm really looking forward to working with you in the future. I just want to give a quick call out to Bev. Bev is your contact within Oprint. You can't always talk to me. Sometimes I hide, okay? But Bev loves talking to you and she knows more than I do. Okay, so use Bev because she's a great font of knowledge, both with Oprint and Time for You as a whole. Okay, we've been there since the formation of the company. We understand how it works. We work with head office on a regular basis with marketing and various other things. So please use us. Okay, Bev's there for you. Now, Bev does have a different email address. She has her own email address, which is bev at b dot. Sorry, I was going to give you a totally wrong name. It's bev at bjolly, which is b and then jolley.co.uk. That's her personal address that she just likes to use and get in touch with people. So if you want to contact her, you can, of course, use the company one, sales at oprint.co.uk. But Bev's is bev at bjolly.co.uk. Our website, www.oprint.co.uk. Please have a look at all the tools on there. I'm sure you'll find them useful. I also enjoy receiving comments from you as well, what you think. All that remains for me to say to you is I really appreciate your patience. As I said, I would normally be on your training day 2. Unfortunately, I got diagnosed with cancer and I'm undergoing chemotherapy treatment as we speak. So hence the bald head. The good news is it's going well and I should be back to full fighting fitness by the end of September. That's my last treatment, which means I'll be able to see you at the AGM. Okay, so if we haven't met, come over and speak to me. Say, hi, I'm so and so and so and so. Okay, I would love to get some feedback about where you've gone with your new exciting business. Tell me how you're doing. Okay, and I'll tell you what we can do to help you. I'll introduce you to the lovely Bev. Okay, so I look forward to sharing in the excitement of the event and everything else and introducing myself to you at the AGM. But for now, I hope you've found these few videos useful. Okay, I'll see you soon. You take care.